Hi guys, it's Tara here with Create Life Paper Words, and I am sharing my Project Life number 15, and this is a spread in my May album. I decided to go with a full 12 by 12 page and then a sort of a grid one, so it has on the right hand side a total of 6 4x4 pockets. All I did was I cut down a 12 by 12 that had 3 across and 3 down. The reason for that was I had printed out some 4x4 square pictures and I didn't have enough to fill 2 full pages. So I decided to go with this route, and as you can see, the back side already has some pictures put in there. And I'm really happy. It turned out really well doing it this way, and it's just, a little bit different than I normally do. So as you can see, it took me a while to decide on my colors. I ended up going with pinks and greens. When I was choosing the colors, I was thinking that I would go more the pink route, but I didn't have many that would match the pink coat that my daughter was wearing. This spread is detailing her field trip that I had went on with her in May. And it was pretty cold out that day, so she's got her coat on in most of the pictures, and so I really wanted to bring the pink out. I ended up going with the green just because I liked that card with the green stripes with the white and black polka dots. And yeah, sort of built it around that. I used that November card, and it was from the November Studio Calico kit, I believe. And then I just did some layering. So now I'm moving on to sort of this title card. I wanted to stamp where we were going, so we went to the fort at Fort Macleod, which is what I stamped on. I used the Slim Jim Alpha stamp set by Kelly Stamps. I love this stamp set. By the way, it is a really, really good size for Project Life. It is a 3x5 stamp set size, and it honestly, it works so good for being able to, use those 3x4 Project Life cards. So really love this one if you're looking for a new Alpha stamp set and want something that's a good Project Life or Pocket Page style one. So I've almost got it on there. Generally, I stamp one by one, but I knew it was going to take forever, so I didn't want to do that. So I just did them in little word chunks, and it worked out well. A couple of my, lines aren't really straight, but really they probably wouldn't have been straight even if I had done each stamp one by one. And put the date on there. I don't always date stamp. I find that I'll date stamp if I, want to know what the date was, and I did for this one because all the pictures are from the exact same day. So, and then I'm just doing a little checklist. This card says I'm ready, and then I said for the field trip, and then I said I have food. I brought my gravel because we were going on the school bus. I have my jacket, that kind of stuff. So, and then I used a picture that I had taken. I had to print it out on my little Polaroid zip, and that was because I had this white space. I didn't have a picture I wanted to use there. And then I thought, oh, this one that I took on the bus will be good as I'm talking about being on the bus in my little journaling there. And then I also wrote about on that card with the pink rectangles on it. I just wrote about what we learned. It was definitely an educational field trip. And so the kids and I even learned quite a bit of stuff about the fort and about the Northwest Mounted Police. So it was a really good field trip. I really enjoyed it. And I got some really good pictures from it too. And then there were these adorable little goats. I'm just trying to decide right here what color I'm going to use to match this label. This label is from Label That, and it's also a Kelly Stamps one. I was really excited on Friday when I got the mail. I had 4 stamps from my Kelly Stamps order. I was just thrilled, so I'm really glad I got to use them. And so I wanted to bring that green into this picture down here with these adorable little goats. They are just so cute. And that is exactly what I wrote on my little label. So great thing about label stamps is that you can choose the size. I have done the label that in the digitals a couple spreads before, but I don't think I did a process video for it. And so I, put them onto my pictures and printed them out. But what is nice about that is that you can resize them where you can't with the actual clear stamps. So the nice thing though is that I love actually stamping with the stamps. So, it's one of those things, both are really fun and really good, and it really depends on what kind of scrapbooker you are. I absolutely love stamping. So for me to actually have, the physical stamps, I love that. But I do also like that you can resize the stamps with the digital. So it just sort of depends what you like to do. And if you like to do a hybrid version like I like to do, that works really well as also. So I decided this picture right here that I'm working on needed just something a little extra, and I wanted to bring a bit more of the green in. So I found this doily, and I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to put over top of it. It did take me a while and a little bit of playing around. I end up stamping the circle label from Label That in a pink, and I wanted the pink to match the pink that I'm using throughout this spread. So I cut that one out, and then I decide I want to add a couple lines because I do want to, have a little bit of words on there. So I think this is a Gossamer Blue stamp that I'm using. It's from, I can't even remember when it's from, but I really like it because it's just 2 little lines and it works really well for a lot of things. So I get that stuck on there, and then I find these cute little puffy stickers that I have, but none of them look quite right. The black just did not look right with all the other colors I was using. I used a lot of the white, pink, and green, and very little black, so it didn't really look quite right. So I pull them off, and as I'm doing that, I realized that I had 2 doilies stuck together, so I had to refix it. And it's a really super quick fix, so not a big deal there. And then this card right here, I just outlined it a bit with my pen, did some lines, and then did some journaling about how excited I was that Aubrey had asked if I'd go on the field trip with her, and how we had a really nice mother-daughter day, even though it was with her school, but it was still a really, really nice one. And that sort of is why I did that XO card. That one is a Gossamer Blue one as well, and I want to say it was from maybe like February or March, and it came as the 4x4. I tried embellishing it, but it didn't really find anything that I love to embellish it with, so I just decided to leave it, and it brings that pink in, so really happy with how that looks. This is the completed one that you're looking at, just a little bit of the detailed shots for you. I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing to me, or if you haven't yet subscribed, for watching this video. I appreciate it. I love comments, and I absolutely love doing this. Thanks again for watching. Bye.